Folks, we made it to Friday, so that means we're going to have a little reward for you on the show, right? Some great features locally that I know you're going to love, because talking about dentist offices today. How do you know it's a great dentist? Because when you walk in, you just see a little plaque on your teeth. Did you get it? Anyway, that's enough bad jokes. And time for the good content on CKPG Today. October is a very important month. It's called Orthodontic Awareness Month. And now, where would that lead us to? Of course, Lo Elliott Orthodontics here in Prince George. I went here as a kid, and I'm going to relive some of my childhood today with some molding. And then I hear they have some new technology, so they don't actually have to put the goop in your mouth anymore. Well, we're going to learn about it today and talk about the importance of awareness, especially in young kids, on the show. Now we're here at the mixologist in residence here at Lo Elliott. That's you. You do this?
Yes, I do.
Occasionally. And this, I remember having this done as a kid. And, well, this kind of gives me a little bit of nightmares.
Yep, you and everyone else.
Okay, but what actually is this? Is powder in this cup?
Yeah, so it's an alginate, and it's just a powder material, and then I mix it with water. And as I mix it, you'll see it changes colors, actually. As it's setting, and then once it's almost set, I'll pop it in your mouth and have an impression of your teeth.
All right, let's give her a whirl here. There's only one way to show how this works is, unfortunately, no talking for me again. They seem to like this here at Lo Elliott. The less talking, the better for me.
So you'll see it starts out purple, and then it slowly starts to turn pink here.
You ever tried making bowls? I feel like you'd be really good at that too.
I have tried pottery. It's
a little different?
Yep, it is.
Look at that. Okay, just ready to go in my mouth.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, I'm actually going to wait a minute for this to set a little bit so that we're not sitting here for...
Does it taste like anything?
No, it has no flavor.
Okay, I can't remember. All I remember is a lot of sleepless nights.
Thinking about this?
Nope, never peed the bed thinking about it though.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Beautiful. And just breathing through your nose. There we go. Perfect. And now we wait for it to set.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to pop this out. Beautiful. And there it is.
Wow.
Your teeth.
Holy. That's why they say no talking while more talking, the more gagging. Yeah, I'm haunted. Still haunted, Emily. But there has to be a better way to do this, right?
There is, absolutely.
Crystal, this is your tech. You operate this thing.
I do.
Do you like it? Is it scary?
No, it's not scary at all. It's actually my favorite part of everything that we do here, to be honest.
And how new is this? This hasn't been around for that long.
We have had it for quite a while, but we use it a lot more now.
I guess I'm showing my age here. It's been a while since I've been here. Okay, well, I'll get ready here and let you do your thing because, well, there was only one way to do this today and they didn't want me to talk, so I'm in the patient chair. Okay. Now, are you going to be able to tell my flossing habits through this? No?
Not so much with this.
Yes, okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Done.
So what can you tell from this? Other than it looks like I have all my teeth.
I think it looks like you had some really great ortho.
Some really great ortho. That's good. And you know what? It's funny. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here, and it's clearly lasted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Orthodontics, it works.
So we use this pink plaster. This is a quick set.
Okay.
Because normally patients will wait for 5 minutes. This is like 5 minutes, and then since I know exactly what I do, so I use hot water.
You could do this in your sleep probably, right, Mary Lou?
Yeah.
Because you've been doing this for, what I hear, like 18 years in here.
Yeah, 18 years here in the lab. So yeah, I use this. This is the vibrator just to get rid of the bubbles.
Just like that.
So just like that, and then after I flip it, I time it normally for 4 minutes, and that's it.
Ah, 4
Trim
minutes.
it, and yeah, trim it, and it will be like this, basically.
That's what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it should be thin. Our trimmer is over there, and now you know, like that retainer that you lost, how it's processed.
I know now. It takes a lot of work to process this. Maybe I shouldn't have lost it in the first.
Yeah. Well, you're honest, so and your teeth is good, so.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
appreciate it. This lady knows teeth. 18 years. She'll know. She'll tell me.
We do recommend it because we catch so much at that stage.
At the worst, it gives you a few years to get your dental coverage in line.
That especially right. It is very important. I get it. I'm a mom.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
It's been pretty cool so far here at Lo Elliott Orthodontics here in Prince George, and yeah, I'm an alumni myself, and it's always cool to go back with you, Dr. Lo, up memory lane here, and I remember all these things that happened to me today.
Love it. And you survived.
I survived.
And we made you do it again. Like, what's going on?
I even agreed to do it for fun here on television. Can't be that bad. But no, seriously, we started with the goopy scan, and then we got the real technological scan.
Yeah.
And now from this, if you're looking at
3D.
this, what can you tell? Anything?
Yeah. Well, I'm impressed.
Yeah?
Look at, you had treatment how long ago?
Ooh, I think I was in grade 5.
Grade
so probably
5.
20, almost 20 years ago.
Right. And look at the result. Like, you've got a beautiful bite, so we can see how your teeth fit together, which is very nice.
That's
You're
good.
perfect,
Okay.
actually. Aesthetically, when you smile for the camera. Look at how beautiful your smile is.
You want to put that twinkle?
So sweet. But yeah, so this scan is cool because how comfortable was that?
It was pretty comfortable, honestly. I just recommend don't talk during the goopy scan if you get that privilege.
That's hard for you. We're really, really excited about technology and how it helps our profession. It definitely helps us to work faster, so we're typically in treatment for less time. It helps our technicians, so ease of treatment for them as well as patients. So we're going to see a lot of new things coming down the road for sure. AI is going to be a big one, like in the world. I mean, it's helping all of us. And we're going to see some really cool things come with AI. In aligner therapy, that's a big one.
For those watching, Dr. Lo, like, tell me a little bit about the importance of orthodontic awareness, because October is obviously a highlight on this, but it's important especially for kids.
Absolutely, and it's so nice to have you guys here in the office to highlight this month. It's a very special month. We want to spotlight our profession because there's so much importance around what we do, and a lot of people think we're just creating these beautiful smiles, which we are.
Yeah, you do that.
But health is a big part of what we do as well. And so we really want to get out there in the community to let everyone know that ideally we'd like to see your kids at around age 7.
Okay.
And it's not that we're treating at age 7, so we are not doing braces at age 7, but there's a lot of things that we can pick up at age 7. So what we've developed here in the office is a program called Club Crew. And basically it's our kids club.
This is one of the dog.
Absolutely. So Crew was our dog, and it's no longer with us, unfortunately.
Well,
But
his legacy remains.
his legacy. And so we've created this club around our dog. Everyone was going to be able to identify with that for sure. And basically what we do is we'd like to see our kids around age 7. We do a thorough examination, very simple, very fun for the kids. And we're able to pick up so much at that stage. So we can see at that, around that age, there's some new permanent teeth that are starting to come into the mouth, right?
Yeah.
At age 7. We get a real sense of what the bite is looking like. We get a sense of maybe growth direction and what we can anticipate in the future. And we can put them in our kids club, monitor them yearly, and it's of course no cost to you. We do that kind of as a compliment to our dentists, really, so that we're taking the burden off of them to have to do that kind of thing. And at the right time, we can offer treatment. We do recommend it because we catch so much at that stage.
At the worst, it gives you a few years to get your dental coverage in line.
That especially right. It is very important. I get it. I'm a mom. I'm in those shoes. I also want to say a quick thing, and that is a lot of people that come to see me feel that they need a referral.
Okay.
And they do not need a referral to come see us. Okay. So you just have to give us a call or walk into the front door, and we can see you or your child. And you don't need a specific referral from your doctor.
Thank you so much for your time
You're
today.
welcome.
This has been great.
Thanks for having well, good to have you here.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me too.
Yeah, and I just love having you guys here in the office, both of you, behind the scenes.
Yes,
on
shout
the
out
scenes.
producer Zach.
And a big shout out to my staff who are always willing to talk about orthodontics with all you guys in the community. Give us a shout if you have any more questions.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll see you next month.
Oh, we'll see ya. I gotta get someone to take care of me, right?
Anytime.
Prince George is in for a real treat this weekend. There's a lot going on in the wrestling world because we have some legends on hand for a very special wrestling camp. And I'd like to introduce to you a guy from Burns Lake you've probably heard of before, Kajan Johnson, joining us here via Zoom. And thank you so much, Kajan, for talking to us. And yeah, are you excited to get to Prince George this weekend?
Yeah, I'm super stoked, man. I haven't been back in years and long overdue. I get to see my dad. I never get to see him, so super stoked on that. It's gonna be a great time. We get to go to some fights, get to do a wrestling seminar. Gonna be talking to some youth on Sunday for reconciliation, which is just all the good things.
Yeah, you've come a long way since, of course, being born in Burns Lake. With over 100,000 YouTube subscribers now. I was doing some research on you, and honestly, Coach Kajan seems like a pretty cool guy. Like, I don't know, how did you morph into this guy from Burns Lake to where we are now?
So lots of mistakes, honestly. Like I'm pretty good at learning from mistakes, but I only learn from mistakes. And so I made many mistakes, and through that have been able to develop into somewhat of a decent human.
I think so. I mean, and clearly people agree based on the YouTube interactions, which I think is fantastic. But your journey, walk me through a little bit about how it started here, because I think this really puts it in perspective for all the kids who might be attending the camp this weekend, by the way, which is October 4th at the House of Ancestors. We'll include details on that. But yeah, how did you make it from Burns Lake to that next level?
Okay, so first step is in Burns Lake. Like, I grew up on the res. We were like in ceremony all the time and stuff like that. And I got some decent knowledge there that I just blatantly ignored, and got kicked out of the high school in Burns Lake, and then had to move to Prince George to live with my dad because there's no other high school in Burns Lake. And in my grade 12 year, I got introduced to a man named Bill Mahood. Yeah, by one of my friends. They're like, oh man, there's these guys that are doing this thing called No Holds Barred, and they like go out of town. We went to Lethbridge and they fought these guys, and it's totally legal and you're allowed to do it, and it's like the coolest thing ever. And I was like, yo, that sounds super rad. So I started training with them, and then I took my first pro fight after 2 months of training, and knocked the guy out, which hooked me.
Now, okay, let's get to the fighting part here, because this is pretty cool. Okay, you spent a long time fighting professionally, 2002 until 2020, and now you're primarily coaching. But what is the message that you hope to convey to kids this weekend here?
So I'm just gonna talk about, and some of you might have heard me ramble about this a little bit on YouTube already, but I'm just gonna talk about like giving yourself the best shot. because a lot of the times the things that actually deter us from achieving our goals are not the nuts and bolts of achieving that goal. It's like if for instance, if your goal was to be UFC champion, a lot of people don't reach that goal because of what happens outside the cage, not what happens inside the cage. So making sure that you're surrounding yourself with the right people, and that you're acting in a way that is aligned with achieving that goal.
I feel like you are the story of, if you're from a rural place in northern British Columbia, Prince George, whatever, you can do it.
You can, like, it's very, very difficult, but it's difficult for everybody to do anything that's like an entertainment type thing, or anything where there's a large amount of people vying for that top spot, right? So whether that's business or you're looking to get into some like very elite law school or something like that, it is possible, but the road is very difficult, and you got to be willing to work harder than everybody else that you're competing against.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for spending the time today talking with us. You are a champion of the North, and I feel like it's only fitting you're in town for the Champions of the North event here coming up this weekend in Prince George, folks. Lots of opportunity, including an Indigenous youth wrestling camp, or Indigenous sport wrestling camp. I guess it's open to anybody, October 4th, and there's an event on the 5th as well. We'll link all those details on ckpgtoday.ca. Looking forward to having you back in the North, my friend, and yeah, thank you so much for spending the time.
Yeah, thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Taking a look outside at our snapshot of the day here on CKPG, courtesy of Irene Duncan, who enjoyed a recent sunset at Binchy Bay. Not only is it beautiful, it's fun to say too. Binchy Bay. I'll say it one more time for the folks in the back. Irene Duncan caught this at Binchy Bay. Folks, beautiful scene over Stuart Lake. Thank you so much, Irene. And yeah, folks, if you got any beautiful scenes, we'd love to see them, even if the names aren't quite as fun as Binchy Bay. Snapshot at ckpg.com is our email.
Yeah, like what can I say? Like, I want to thank my mom for birthing me.
You have to keep 3 limbs on the ladder at all times.
What happens if it only had 3?
Well, then you shouldn't be going up a ladder.
No ladder. Okay. You took off my right arm, and now I was right-handed.
Now
so
you're
I'm
left-handed.
screwed.
Yes, wow. Another solid, great start. As you can see, his knees are up.
602! Yeah! I'm gonna go back on the ground, so thank you.
Awesome.
I'll let you keep going.
For sure, Kajan. Let the professionals do the work.
Yes.
You enjoy your day.
I will. I will ever recover.
How's the reception on that thing?
No
Not
good.
good.
No,
Not good.
not good.
It's old tech.
Why don't you guys take a running start? I wouldn't have told anybody.
Final guess. What is that?
That's your punishment, Kaden.
Not a hip replacement.
What is that? Crazy. Are you kidding me?
We found a CKPG Today business card in the gutter here on Maurice Drive.
Oh my
Can you believe
God.
it?
How did this get up here? I think even the crows want to get on our show, maybe.
Probably. It's a good show to be on.
Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
There's lots you could say about the judicial system here in Canada. One word we've come to agree on here in the office, it definitely is necessary. But anyways, today in local history, looking back on something the government didn't think was necessary, a courthouse in Vanderhoof. How did they not think this was necessary? I don't know. Maybe everyone in Vanderhoof is really nice. I'm not sure. But Roll the tape anyway.
Looking back on this day in 2002, Vanderhoof's courthouse escaped a closure. It was a 3-month closure, but after a lot of advocating by Mayor Len Fox, the Attorney General's office here in British Columbia said, yeah, we'll reopen the courthouse in Vanderhoof. What was happening was the people in Vanderhoof had to be transported to Prince George to have their court cases heard. This was all part of a 24 courthouse cut that was happening in BC to try and save $8.2 million a year.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been something? I know courthouse in Vanderhoof. A treat, maybe, for some? I don't know. Necessary. We go back to that one word. It was necessary. But you know what else is necessary? Or at least the folks at Lo Elliott thought it would be necessary. I think it's very funny to look back on some old orthodontic photos from over the years, okay? Now, they found one from when I was 10 years old. You ready for that? Okay, roll the tape here. This is great. So 10-year-old me going to the orthodontist here. You can see the smile was a work in progress. The thing I wanted out most was the hairline looked a lot better. And then you move 11 years old. A lot longer. I'm not sure if I got a haircut in between here or not. Hadn't discovered hair gel yet. And then you move to 13 years old. Smile, maybe haven't figured that quite out yet, but that's okay. Some nice teeth here, look nice and white. Hadn't discovered coffee yet, clearly. And then you look here, 26 years old and 2 months. What a nice smile. You know what they told me? It's still a perfect smile. That's what we thought we'd air that for you. A little treat for the viewer today. And it proves, yes, I was born and raised here in Prince George. I wasn't lying to you, don't worry. I've been there so many times. They've done nice things to my teeth. And if I didn't go to Lo Elliott, I don't know if you'd want to see my teeth at this age. Anyway, thanks so much for watching today, folks. Hope you had a great week. It's fun to make some fun with you here on TV as well. And joke around. That's what this show is all about. We'll see you for more great stuff after the weekend, folks. Enjoy, and don't forget, fall wear is acceptable now.